So our ray of sunshine, Dave the Garden Guy, has come indoors. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you very much, Sweet Pea. You know, this has been a long time since we've been in here. I used to make her step on a box, but right now, high heels, you look great, girl.
I should be on a box.
Hey, let's talk about that rain right now, what you need to get ready.
Do?
Well, you're going to have a lot of challenges with weeds.
Okay.
I guarantee you they're going to be covering the lawn. They're going to be covering the gravel. Get out there, spray them right now. In fact, just something like a 10% vinegar or a pre-emergent. We use a natural pre-emergent out here called corn gluten, and it doesn't upset your ecosystem around your home. It actually kills weed seed in the soil. The 10% vinegar, this is the best bottle I can find, folks, at home, but right now the 10% vinegar, you kill existing weeds. You got to get them when they're small. If you don't get them when they're not small, well, what's going to happen later on, it's going to be almost impossible to get rid of them. In fact, those things are going to do real well with the succession of rains you've been getting lately. So get out there, get them done right now. Of course, lots of some type of mulch or something like that. 4 inches to 8 inches thick is the ideal situation. Gravel will work out great. It's got to be real thick. If it's not thick, well, you're going to end up with a lot of weeds because as soon as that sunshine hits the soil, those weeds start germinating.
And it can be a real mess out there.
It's a real mess. It can end up being a fire hazard too. So you got to be very, very careful. Now let's talk about a little bit of what we call pot culture, and this is a way we actually plant a lot of plants out here in the desert Southwest, especially during the springtime. A lot of plants can go in pots. They work out real well. We companion plant, as you well know, out here in the desert Southwest. That means flowers, vegetables, well mixed together. That's the ideal situation for growing plants without having any type of pest problems. And really, there's a lot of symbiotic type of relationships between plants. If you take something like a pot marigold or calendula like you're looking at right now, this companion plants very well with your kale. So you can mix these guys all in, and then you can get a nice pot that's not only giving you a lot of color, but a lot of food at the same time.
Nice.
Easy to grow. Lettuce is another one that does very well in our cool soil out here. And you want to start thinking about putting these things in right now, folks. In fact, this rain is a perfect time. Harvest that rainwater because it's got a lot less salt in the rainwater itself. Instead of using that potable water you got coming through your faucets. Of course, there's some other ones. Swiss chard is another one. Pansies, which are edible, work out fantastic. In fact, all the flowers you see here on the table are edible, including the violas.
Wow. Yeah, so if we plant that now, when can we have our salad?
You can go ahead and start harvesting right now. Now, unfortunately, it's a little late to plant sweet pea. Not Olivia, but the sweet peas that you have in the soil. But talk about seeds, there's a lot of different types of seeds you can put in. And we succession plant all those. Bob's kind of going through them. I think we're about ready to wrap up, aren't we?
Thank you, Dave, so much. You know, it's crazy out there. So we're going to be talking a lot more about the wild weather, including, as a pilot, you need to know Flagstaff Airport shut down. We'll give you an update as to what's going on there in the high country. Some big changes, a lot of snowfall. Good morning, Arizona. We'll be right back. Thanks, Dave.